Welcome to Matters Financial and Geopolitical from a Frontier. Thank you for stopping by. Don't forget, you can catch us on Metropole TV, 8 to 9 p.m. every evening. But let me first of all start by how much I'm looking forward to hosting Professor Howard French at Mindspeak. Howard French is an author, a journalist, a professor. He's really multi-talented and has made his speciality China, Africa in particular, amongst other matters. Home Thoughts, the image mosaic was created using 60 years worth of data from the Hubble Space Telescope, and it shows roughly 265,000 galaxies stretching back 13.3 billion years to just 500 million years after the Big Bang. It's equivalent of a time machine because many of the galaxies Hubble captures are so far away it has taken billions of years for their light to reach us. That makes the telescope a sort of time machine, letting us see galaxies as they were billions of years ago. And that took me to Don DeLillo in Cosmopolis. There are dead stars that still shine because their light is trapped in time. Where do I stand in this light which does not strictly exist? And my favorite of his from Point Omega, we're the last billionth of a second in the evolution of matter. Fantastic article in the 1843 mag. I was halfway up the ice, scaling one of the last remaining glaciers on the summit of Mount Kilimanjaro. It was a race against my lungs. Would I run out of breath before I got to the top? The base of the ice was at around 18,000 feet, and the air was so thin that I felt as though I were pinned to the ice by my exertion. No gasp gave me enough oxygen to fill my lungs. To manage the climb, I had to swing my pick into the ice several times like a lumberjack to make the hole for every single movement upwards. Unlike climbs I've done in the Andes or Himalayas, I had no time to acclimatize. Slowly, with my breath running out, I made it. It was worth it to reach the most unlikely wild place I've ever been and to gaze upon the shadow of the mountain on the plains far below. Wilgad. As the ice caps melt, as oceans heat up and water tables plunge, as we rip through the delicate web of interdependence that sustains life on Earth, as our formidable intelligence leads us to breach the boundaries between humans and machines, and our even more formidable hubris undermines our ability to connect the survival of our planet to our survival as a species, as we replace art with algorithms and stare into a future in which most human beings may not be needed to participate in or to be remunerated for economic activity. While many of us dreamt that another world is possible, these folks were dreaming that too. And it is their dream, our nightmare, that is perilously close to being realized. Arundhati Roy.